Through the facilities of the Blues Sports Network, your Quad City Blues are on the air. Good afternoon from Waterloo, Iowa. This is Greg Corcoran along with Rich Blunk and Dean Patton as we get prepared for the first of our two games this afternoon from the Young Arena in Waterloo. This will be a junior varsity matchup between the Warriors and the Quad City Blues. Rich, these two teams are actually tied in points. Waterloo would have the tiebreaker since they have one additional regulation win, but they both have 24 points, and they're locked in a battle with five other teams for the four remaining playoff positions for the junior varsity division. What are you looking for in this first game?
You know, I'm really hoping that the Blues come out strong. We're going to need some stout defense. The goaltending has always been good for the Blues this year, and I expect that to continue. The struggle has been more on the offensive end and getting the puck in the back of the net without the help of a lot of the people we bring down from varsity. And today, the only number out there that is rostered as a varsity player is 60, Pat Gannon. So, again, the boys will have to take care of it on their own, so we're going to be looking for some offensive firepower, likely from your grandson, Braden Corcoran, Austin Kwok, and the rest of the crew.
Well, it'll have to be a team effort because this Waterloo team has, like we said, their record is very similar to ours, but I think they may have played a little bit harder schedule. And, for instance, their goals for and against differential is a little stronger than ours. And just given last week's activity, they took Dubuque Junior Varsity to the woodshed last Friday night, beating them 5-0. And then Dubuque came into our rink last Saturday night and beat us 2-1 in a shootout. So it would appear that they probably have a little bit of an edge in overall talent. So, but as is so often the case in this league, it's not always talent that determines who's going to win the game. So obviously the Waterloo team has a little bit of extra incentive tonight in that it is senior night. Now, probably not a lot of seniors on this JV team, but they have a total of 13 seniors in their program who will be celebrated between games tonight. So we normally have about 25 minutes between JV and varsity games tonight. I'm looking at more like 55 minutes, maybe an hour even, between the end of the JV game and the beginning of the varsity game, probably around 8 or so.
Yeah, our senior night for your Quad City Blues is at the very end of the season against these same Waterloo Warriors.
Now, Waterloo, we have 4 games with them. Both JV and varsity, of course, have 4 games with Waterloo between now and the end of the season, as they are one of our Eastern Division rivals. We also have 3 left with Cedar Rapids and 3 left with Dubuque. And then our other 2 games are with the Des Moines Capitals, who will be a stern challenge, and the Sioux City, Ames. The Ames Cyclones, who, and if you were with us for that match up in Ames about 5 weeks ago, those were 4 actually, of the best, most competitive, hotly competitive games that we've seen all year. So we expect that they will give us a battle. We've got our work cut out for us if we want to get into that top 6, right? We're there right now, but we're going to have to continue that success if we want to do that.
Yeah, they're going to have to surge it up to do it. So, you know, it feels like it's been a long time since we got to do this broadcast. I'm happy we got the band back together. After the BSN free weekend last week, I didn't get to watch those games as I was up in Wisconsin with my younger, but you were there. Do you have any takeaways from those games?
Well, the junior varsity game was a little disappointing. We did have, some of our varsity players down with us, Conrad and who else did we have? I heard
it was DeYoung and
Beckwith.
Right.
And they did produce the only goal that we got in the game.
Sure.
But we didn't really have much in the way of offensive pressure, and we ended up going to the end of regulation, tied at 1, and then we lost in a shootout. The varsity game started out a little bit shaky, but they overcame a 1-goal Dubuque lead after 1 period, and then one going away by a score of 4-1, capped by an empty net goal by James with about 5 seconds left.
Nice.
All right, we've got Amorine and Decker, and who's over there on the other side? That's number 52. I think that is
Hartman.
Hartman, yep.
And Jake Larson between the pipes today.
We haven't seen Jake between the pipes for probably about 5 weeks, so I'm sure he's ready to go, and we are underway. Blues try and send it in. It's kept in the zone. Here is a shot. It's deflected to the corner, picked up over there by number 27, Decker. Here's a clearing pass back to the point that goes all the way through and out of the zone, and Larson has to play it behind his own net. Now here's a pass intercepted right in front, and Larson makes a save. Kind of a giveaway there from behind the net.
Yeah.
Picked up by the right wing for Waterloo, who fired one from the near dot, and Larson was up to making the save. All right, we got Covert, Corcoran, and that Quack over there.
I made a mistake already. Chase DeYoung also playing on this team today.
All right, here is Blunk. Sends it over to the near boards to Quack. Quack's going to try and dump it out to center ice. He gets it to Corcoran. Corcoran's attempted entry pass is knocked off his stick. And now here is Quack once again. He's going to send it in. Good stick by Bushbaum there. Kind of knocked down that pass into the zone before it got too far deep and results in an offside at the blue line against the Blues.
That's right, and I'll remind you early in this game, OFFSIDE. Please don't put a second S on that unless you're playing soccer or American football.
All right, now here we got a 2-on-2 developing. Number 18, that's White, going to take a shot. Oh, they're right in front. Larson made the save. He didn't know where the rebound was. It was right out in front of him. And fortunately, there was nobody there for Waterloo, and the Blues were able to clear it out. Now, here they come back into the near corner. That's number 2. That's Niedert. Sends it over on the far boards. Picked up out of there, but kept in. Now sent over to Quack. Quack regathers in his own zone, starts to come out. Sends it over along the boards to Gannon. Gannon sends it in. Now we've got a line change for the Blues. Now here's a pass intercepted. Oh. Intercepted by
that was a
number
nice job
54.
by Teedy, yeah.
That's Alex Teedy. But the puck came about probably 6 inches over the line before he stopped it and put it back in. So we'll have a face-off just outside the Warrior line.
Ooh, Max Panton playing center. I like it.
Now here's number 12. That's GB. Sends it into the blue zone, and now the puck is sent off the far boards. Patton goes for it. Knocked off his stick. Now here's a man. This is Lenz coming into the zone down the right wing boards. Gets it. His shot goes off the end of his stick. Doesn't cause any particular problems. Now to the near corner behind the net. Patton chasing back in there against number 38. That's Terhune. Now they battle for it behind the net. Now the Blues start to bring it out, but it's kept in. And that is DeYoung. Puts it over in the far corner to number 38 for Waterloo. That's Terhune. Picks it up. Now the Blues intercept it and get it out of the zone. They're going to cross the center line and dump it in deep. And they're going to say that he was not across the line when he sent that in. Boy, I don't see that. You don't see that one called like that very often.
No, interesting. Very interesting. Like to throw a quick shout out to Dylan Arndt and the Arndt family. He's not here today due to illness, but we hope he's back soon.
All right, they battle for it along the far boards. Here is number 8. He's trying to center pass. Gets through to the near side boards now. Number 17, Amorine, sends it around the far board. It gets all the way out.
Yep.
And that's going to go all the way down, and that's going to be an icing against the Blues. 12-17 left in the first period, no score. The Warriors have 2 shots on goal. The Blues have not yet put a shot on goal against the goaltender Gavin GB for the Warriors.
Yep. Can't argue with that icing. That was pretty plain.
Yep. All right, you're back to the high slot. Pitchforked into the far corner. Number 28 plays it there. Now number 24 tries to get it in front, and Larson makes the save. You know, going back 20 years, this place has been kind of a house of horrors for Quad City teams. And one of the things that always impressed me was how good these Waterloo teams are at playing behind the net. From behind the net, they've always got some really good plays right in front. Knocked down and gotten out of the low slot area, high danger. Here's Roseboro, sends it behind his net. This is Gannon takes it on down the boards, tries to send it in deep. Puck is stopped. Now Decker puts it into the zone, chases after it, but Waterloo is going to bring the puck out off the boards, and here they come 3-on-3 into the blue zone. Kwok battles for it along the boards. Now here comes Kwok. He's got one man to beat, and number one makes a nice play. That's Driscoll.
That's going to be a penalty. You're going to get him for a trip.
Driscoll went head first to try and knock that puck away from Kwok, and in doing so, he took Kwok down. Kind of a questionable call there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he got a lot of puck, so
but since that questionable call goes in our favor, we will not dispute it.
No, I'm not going to argue. Bring up your very first of the new year BSN power play.
All right, face off to the left of the Waterloo goaltender, back to the point. Here's Corcoran. He's going to send it over to Peters. A shot. It's deflected in front off a skate, goes wide.
Nice little hard shot.
Here's another over to the near side. That's going to come out of the zone, and Lucas Peters is going to pick it up. Corcoran's pass is knocked down at center ice and retrieved by Peters. He gets it to center ice, and now here is Decker. Decker down the boards, looking for back to the point, back to Peters. There's a long shot. There's the first good save by GB. The puck now comes around to the near side boards, back to DeYoung. DeYoung sends it in to Decker. Decker tries to come around. He tries the short side. GB plays it off to the corner, and now it's played along the sideboards and back behind the net where it's picked up by the defense, and they're going to send it all the way down for icing. Larson's going to play that puck away from the on-rushing penalty killer. And the Blues look to set up with 50 seconds to play or to go in the Blues power play. Puck is free. Oof. And it's finally picked up out of there by Kwok. Now here comes the Blues over center ice into the offensive zone. They're 3-on-3. Their Blues are in the midst of a change. It's back to Kwok along the far boards. Now here's a man in front. A shot. Save. Puck is loose in the crease and deflected to the corner where it's picked up by Kwok. Kwok back to the point. This is Blunk over to Gannon. Gannon's going to let one go.
Yeah! Oh, yeah! Let's go!
Gannon scores from the left point. Took a pass from Blunk, and I believe that Kwok will get the other assist on that, and the Blues have taken a 1-0 lead.
Look at the cannon from Gannon. Beats the tendy on the glove side. I love it. So here you go. There's Quacker down low, throws it up to Blunk. Blunk smartly throws it to Gannon because he didn't have a shot, and boom, there we go. Love it.
Had some traffic in front of the net, and I think probably the most dangerous traffic was the defenseman.
Facts.
That seemed to take the eyes away from goaltender Gavin GB, and he never saw that puck as it went in on his glove side. So the Blues lead at 1-0. That goal coming with just less than 10 minutes to play in the first period. Here's Peters, sends it around the far boards to Patton. Dump back into Peters behind his own net. Gets it to Hartman. And now Lentz sends it in along the left wing boards. Man taking it behind the net. He's checked there. And the puck is going to be right out in front. And the player didn't get much on that shot. Unfortunately, Larson saw it all the way and deflected to the corner. But
that's another one. That's the second one of those.
Yeah.
He's on the red line when he dumps. And apparently you're going to have to be all the way on the far side of the red line because that was an interesting.
I think you better be closer to the blue line than the red line if they're going to call it like this.
Apparently. Oof.
That's really a bad call.
But I'll take it for the tripping penalty that may not have been.
An early goal by Gannon has given the Blues a 1-0 lead. And now the puck is into the near corner to Niedert. He puts it back to the boards where it's picked up by Thede for the Blues, and now it's back to center ice. Hahn throws it in, or Harn rather, Harn. Now behind the net. That's deflected up into the netting, and that's going to be called for a face-off. I think that was Roseboro that tried to go high off the glass, and it went up into the netting. So we'll have a face-off to the left of goaltender Jake Larson.
He hasn't needed to be called on too much, but when he's been needed, he's been there, made nice saves. That one leaked through, a little scary, but so far so good.
Now the puck is sent behind the net to Peters. Peters sends it along the far boards, unable to get it out, and it's back to Peters. Now here's a man right in front. Good work there by the defense, and now here is Thede. He's pulled down. No call on that. Maybe it was too close to the red line, and they didn't really see it well. Here's a shot. Good save by Larson behind the net. That's a pretty obvious strip they missed. There's a big hit along the boards. Harn keeps it in. A long shot. Pad save by Larson. He sends it off to the near corner. Now the puck is loose in front. Now to the near corner, to near boards. Niedert puts it around the net to the far side. First man to it is Bushbaum. And now the Blues trying to get it in front. Here's a man in front. His shot is just wide. Warriors keep it in at the blue line. It's kept in still, and this is going to be Covert. Going to get a stick on it and send it all the way down. And that's going to be an icing against the Blues. I think they're 0 for 3 on icing calls, because that one certainly looked like it could have been played.
Mm-hmm.
But who's keeping track?
No, they're not over 3. They're 1 for 4. One of them was legit. The one he rung around. That was fine.
Yeah, that's
that
right.
One was
that's
fine.
true. All right, Corcoran going to take the draw. Over to the far boards to DeYoung. Here's a man right in front, and Larson makes a save.
That kick off a skate of the defender? I thought that's how it redirected, but I don't know.
No, that was a shot. A
Okay.
pass from behind the net right out to the man in front. He got a stick on it. Didn't get a lot on it, but fortunately Larson had the pad down and was able to deflect it away from the goal line.
For sure.
Now the puck is in the corner. Gannon's going to be the first one to it. He sends it out, but not out. Now here's Corcoran. Takes control in his own zone, sends it out along the boards, and he's able to not quite get it out. Kept in there by Driscoll. Sends it around. Now Corcoran comes away with it briefly. He's hooked from behind. Now Gannon once again takes control behind his net. Puck is over in the near corner, where once again it's Chase DeYoung that gets to it first. Kwok over there battling for it. A lot of time behind the Blues net in this first period.
Yeah.
Here's Driscoll, and we've got a penalty, I believe, coming up. I'm not sure who it's on.
What?
Or no,
hand pass, maybe?
Nobody's going to the penalty box, so apparently there is no penalty. It's just a hand pass in the offensive zone, resulting in a face-off outside the Blues blue line. Comes to Roseboro. Roseboro gets it to Doppler. Doppler sends one in. It's stopped by the defense, and Waterloo comes back the other way. Blunk knocks the puck off the man's stick and sends it in deep. Picked up by number 3. Don't have his number on my sheet. Now here is Blunk in the corner. He's got 2 men to contend with over there. Now a teammate comes in and they battle for it 2-on-2. Now here's a man coming out in front. Nice job there of keeping him from getting that centering pass out into the slot area. Now back to the point. Here's a long shot taken by Hartman.
Yeah,
he
right
goes
in
for
the
a quick
guts.
change. That didn't feel good. Now here's a pass that's going all the way back, and that should be an icing.
Hey,
and we finally get an icing call. 5:47 left in the first period. Shots on goal. The Warriors have 5. The Blues have 3, but one of the 3 blue shots found the back of the net.
Yeah. Looks like Hartman's no worse for wear. Grabbed his belly for a minute and jumped up and down on the bench, but he's okay.
This is Covert, Patton, and Amorine with Peters and Gannon back. Now here's a shot right on goal. That's the fourth shot of the night for the Blues. Now here's Niedert. You got a 2-on-1 developing. One man back is Gannon. Here's a shot. Big save by Larson. There's a shot from the high slot. Gets by Larson off a post.
Oh, wow.
Now the puck behind the net, number 18. It's Jaden White. Sends it behind the net. Got a man cruising right in front. That's Bushbaum, one of their best scorers. There's another opportunity, but it's knocked off his stick, and the Blues unable to get it out of the zone. It's back into the corner where Lucas Peters is going to be the first man to it. He sends it along the boards, and the Blues are not going to be able to get it. Patton couldn't quite get it out there, and it's going to be picked up by Gannon. Gannon says enough already. That's deflected off a Warrior player, so there's no icing on that. Amrein's the first one back, but he's taken over in there by two Warriors players, and now we got a man coming back 1-on-3, gets around 1-2, shot, saved by Larson. Wow.
Great save by Larson, wow.
That was a really nice bit of stick handling there by Waterloo's Jaden White. Went around the defenseman and came in and had a really good opportunity, but Larson stayed with him and made the save on the backhander.
Oof.
So the score remains 1-0 Blues.
Yeah, really nice work there by Jake.
Off the draw. They battle for it behind the net. First one to it's going to be Kwok. Kwok sends it to DeYoung. Now here's a man trying to get it in front. It's stolen in there by Kwok. Now here's a man shot. They score. Very opportunistic play by the Warrior forward. I think that was Kwok that was carrying the puck. He had his stick lifted, and the Waterloo player just took the puck and let go a backhander from about 8 feet, and it looked like it went 5-hole to beat Larson, and that ties the score at 1-1 with 4:19 left on the first.
It's okay, Kevin. I'll bail you out. It wasn't Kwok. It was Blunk.
It was?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, face off at center ice. Score is now tied. Amrein carries it, sends it in deep. That's Owen Dellinger was the goal scorer on that. No assists on it. Now we got a man. Looked like he had a break there, but fortunately Blunk was able to get back and put him off his angle. Now here's a shot and a save. Another big save. It's loose in front, and Larson
still loose.
Kicks it to behind the net and gets it out of harm's way. A great opportunity for Waterloo, but they couldn't get that one past Larson. And the Blues live to play another day here. Now here's Peters, unable to get it out. Still unable to get it out. Bushbaum keeps it in along the far boards. Now here's a centering pass, gets all the way down, and that's going to go. They call off icing. They wave off icing as Titi was racing for the puck. Now here's another. You got a 1-on-2. Kwok chasing him back. He's got one man back. Here's a shot. Missed the side. Missed the side of the net by about a foot. And it looks like Waterloo is warming to the task here as they have been flying the last 2.5, 3 minutes.
Agreed.
Now
all of a sudden, shots on goal, 10-4. Over
on the boards, that's Kwok. He loses it. Now we got a man coming right in. Save. Knocked away from the net by Larson. Roseboro goes down. We got a man in the slot. Covert stays with the man, doesn't let him get the centering pass where he wanted to. Now we got a man bringing it right out in front. Once again, Larson down, makes the save to the corner. Blues trying to get it out of the zone here as there's been a lot of heavy territorial advantage to the Warriors. Doppler's unable to get it out after taking a pass from number 37, Lucas Peters. Now the puck comes out. Oh, he's going to do it again.
That one was short.
Blues fans over on the other side of the rink
unhappy,
showing their displeasure with the third very questionable icing call against the Blues in this first period. Here's Decker. Puck comes back to the left point. Sends it around the boards to Gannon. Gannon's attempted centering pass is picked off and now gotten out of there. Corcoran was going to try and get out of the zone, but the puck never got out to him. Puck in the corner. Number 1, there's a shot. Another nice save by Larson. Comes to number 7, that's Lentz. Lentz trying to get into position. Save by Larson. The puck drops right in front of him. He puts the glove on it and gets a face-off.
Yeah, there's been... Sorry.
Go ahead.
Stepped on you there. There's been a lot of looking to our right here for quite some time, and a big, huge part of that has been the inability for your Quad City Blues to exit the zone. Puck has gotten close to the blue line over and over, but ends up back deep in our zone, and that's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, we are fortunate that they haven't converted one of those opportunities. Here's a shot right in front. Correct. And Blunk does a great job of getting it out of harm's way into the corner. And now here's a puck comes out of the zone. This is Amarine's going to be the first one to it, but he's got 2 guys to contend with. And a nice sweep check there by the defenseman for Waterloo as they come out of the zone. Kept in by Blunk. And now here's a pass over to the far side where Lucas Peters is going to pick it up, take it back into his own zone. Be careful. Gets it out of the zone. Waterloo clears the zone, and they come back in. Now the puck goes behind the net, and the first one to it is Blunk. Blunk sends it along the near side boards, picked off by number 3, who sends it around. Yeah, intercepted by Peters. Unable to get it out, though. Once again, Blunk's going to be the first one there. Good work by Peters. Now here's a man going to come right in front. The man missed the shot. He had some space above the glove side there in the high corner, but wasn't able to hit it. But a lot of action in the Blues zone. Here's a man behind the net for Waterloo, trying to get it out in front. Deflected through the crease. Pass is deflected at the defense, goes behind the net. First one going to be there is Peters. Knocked away from him, and Waterloo maintains possession in the zone.
Yeah, that's going to be
that's going to be a roughing. And there's going to be a penalty against Waterloo.
Yep, check from behind.
That'll be a 2-10 for. Well, that's going to be on Amarine.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was one. I thought it was a Blues player that got hit from behind.
No, it was straight in the numbers.
Okay. Carter Amarine is going to be gone for 12 minutes, and the Blues will have to select one of their players to go over and sit out the 2-minute checking from behind penalty. And it looks like we've got a timeout called.
Well, we're in between periods, so.
Oh, that was the end of the period.
You're good.
Oh.
That's why there's 2 of us, man. I got it.
Well, that penalty must have just about come at 15 minutes then.
Oh, what do we got here? There it is. Dazzle. A group of zebras known as a dazzle. We like to say 3 or more. 2 is just a couple, but a group of zebras. You could call it a herd, but what fun is that? Oh, and I love that picture. That's amazing, Dino. I love it. We dazzling.
Shots on goal in that period, which was a pretty good indication of the dominance of the Warriors.
No.
They outshot the Blues 13-4, but we are still no worse than a tie right now as each team has scored once. The Blues will start this penalty a man short for 2 minutes, and now we can look for the play to be to our left as the teams have exchanged sides.
I still want it to be to the right. I'm just saying.
Actually, I've been calling that goaltender GB. It is obviously their other junior varsity goaltender, Davis.
Okay.
Number 34. He really hadn't played much this year.
Here's GB down here.
I kind of look at who's been playing most of the games when I make up my lineup sheet, and I hadn't seen that Davis kid in the net very often. So, but he's in there now. So my apologies to Mr. and Mrs. GB and all the relatives. That wasn't his goal that was given up in the first period. All right, killing this penalty for the Blues will be Chase DeYoung, Noah Decker, Braden Corcoran, and
Pat Gannon.
looks like Pat Gannon, and looks like
TD's
going to go over and serve the 2-minute minor penalty, but will be lost for Amorine until the 3-minute mark of this period.
Boys, there's too many.
You got one too many out there, boys.
Nice try, Quacker. I appreciate the effort.
All right. Puck comes back to Gannon. He sent it all the way down, and this is going to be number 3 for Waterloo, going back to set up the power play. Corcoran trying to distract him a little bit as he comes out from behind his own. Here's a long pass to White to the middle. That is number 1 over to the far boards. Blues setting up in their 4-man box trying to defend this power play. Over into the far corner. Good work by Chase DeYoung there. Now it's to the near side point. Back to, there's a shot. Right off number 1 Driscoll, but it didn't, deflected away from it, rather toward it. Now here is Decker. Decker's going to come out of the zone. He's 2-on-2 with Corcoran. Now Corcoran's going to come off. Decker, just lost the puck as he was
handled himself into submission.
Yeah. Now here's a man coming back 1-on-4. Gets to the net. Now he throws it right out in front. And Decker's going to just get it out of there, Noah. He does. He puts it just off the net. The goaltender shovels it off to the near side to number 3, who's going to pick it up, come out from behind his own net. The Blues have killed off 1:15 of this penalty. And here it's stopped at the blue line by Amorine, who gets it back, and the Warriors regroup at center ice. Now they come in. That's Patton over there trying to distract that guy along the boards. We got number 1 right in the top of the slot. Here's a long pass in front, deflected. Goes to number 24. Good play there. Here's a shot, missed the net. There's another shot, goes wide past Larson. Over on the far boards, Patton.
5 seconds.
Blunk's going to get to it first. Sends it off the boards, out of the zone, and the penalty is over. The Blues have killed off the penalty, and they remain tied at 1-1 after killing off that 2-minute penalty to start the period. Here is Blunk intercepting along the far boards, tries to get it to TD. But now the puck gets out. That's going to be sent down all the way, and that's going to be an icing against Waterloo.
That was a really nice kill. Both the first and second penalty kill unit tried to keep everything as peripheral as possible. There were some good opportunities and shots, but I don't know how many of those got through. It looks like they credit them with 0. So yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, there was a lot of structural integrity to the box that they were playing. There wasn't. They weren't getting lost out there and leaving people uncovered. So good for them. All right, this is number 28, that's Dellinger. He's the goal scorer. Sends it behind the net. They're battling in front there. That's for Doppler. Off the boards, and it gets out, gets past Coots, number 29. He brings it back in. He's going to get a shot, and Larson makes a glove save from about 45 feet out. And we'll have a face-off to the right of Jake Larson. Both teams make full line changes. So we've got some rested players coming out there. From the near point, it's sent in deep. Good hit there by Decker behind the net. He brings it out. He's trying to get it to Corcoran. He's going to get hit if he doesn't keep his head up. Puts it into the corner. Sent around to the far boards. Nice keep there by Lucas.
Yep, Peters.
Lucas Peters. Now the puck is free.
Ooh, stays in.
Corcoran got away with a potential trip. There's a shot. Nice save by the goaltender. Somebody's being held back there.
That's Decker.
Now the Warriors come into the zone 2-on-2. Who's going to get to it first? The Warriors get to it first. Here's a centering pass. And Kwok is able to clear it to center ice. They're going for a partial line change as Corcoran comes off and Patton goes on. Here's a man in front. Oh, just misses connection with his teammate as he tried to put a pass into the slot. Now here's, deflected off Covert, and nice save by Larson. Now here is Covert. Sends it ahead. He's got Patton along the boards. He's behind, but he's got no angle there. Now he takes a shot.
In the face.
Hit the goaltender right in the mask, it looked like, and deflected to the corner. Gannon sends one to the middle. It deflects off a skate of the defenseman, but it goes away from it rather than toward it. Now they battle for it over there. Good check over there by Covert. Patton is knocked down as they battle for it in the corner. And here's an attempted clear. Blunk gets it over to Gannon. He picks it up in his own zone. Now here's number 52. That is that's TD. I'm sorry, that is Hartman.
Yep.
And Hartman touched it. He was offside. I think that's why he hesitated, because I think he knew he was offside.
Yeah.
15-5 is your shots advantage for the Warriors right now with 10-11 to go in the second period. Still tied at 1-1.
For sure. I looked like one of those. Let's see if we can get away with this. And nope, you can't.
Corcoran, Doppler, and TD out there. Now this is number 29. That's Coots behind the net. Sends it out to the point. It's attempted on an interception by Peters. Goes all the way back to Chase DeYoung, who carefully handles it behind his net. And the Blues come out of the zone, sends it ahead to TD. He deflects it into the zone. He's going to get there if he can.
Ooh, he got held for sure. What a great draw of a, wait a second, blow the whistle. Okay.
Yeah.
What a great draw of a penalty by moving his feet. Alex TD absolutely positively was shot out of a cannon and got around that Waterloo defenseman, and all he could do is hook him and hold him.
And that's going to be a 2-minute hooking penalty for the Warriors.
Brings up your second of the night, BSN power play. I'd love to see him cash this one, too.
We've got Decker, Kwok, Corcoran, Peters, and DeYoung out there on this power play. Here's Kwok. Tries to get it into the corner, and it's cleared all the way down by the Warriors. Larson leaves it behind his net, and this is going to be DeYoung that comes out of his own zone, sends it to Kwok. Kwok.
Oh, that's Lucas.
I'm sorry, that was Lucas. Now here's Bushbaum into the zone, and loses control of it as he crosses the blue line, gets it to Corcoran, off his stick, and picked up by the defense and sent back into the blue zone, where it's picked up by number 27, Noah Decker. Decker to Kwok, leaves it there for, that's going to be another icing.
Oof. That one was short.
Apparently, the word has gone out from the league administrators that they're supposed to watch that center ice
really carefully.
If that puck is not completely over the center ice red line, call it icing no matter how you've left it go for the last 10 years.
It's not like we're not going to be here till midnight anyway. Let's make this game as long as humanly possible. Let's go.
Absolutely.
We haven't broadcast in a long time.
Yeah.
It's fine. All right,
this is 1:19 left on the Warriors penalty. This is Gannon in his own zone. Starts to come out, tries to get it to Covert, but Covert wasn't looking for it, and is sent all the way. No, that's knocked down to center ice, and it's now picked up at the blue line by DeYoung. DeYoung leaves it for Gannon. Gannon's going to get a shot away. Saved by the goaltender. I don't think that was going to be on net, but he got a glove on it anyway. Now here's a pass to Patton that was behind him. And with 45 seconds left in the period, the Blues have not done much with this power play advantage.
I'm going to go with anemic.
Here is Decker into the zone. He's knocked off the puck just before he was going to get a shot. Here's a long shot by Peters in front, deflected.
Ooh,
knocked down by Noah Decker.
Yep.
And it's finally cleared out. And that's not going to go far enough for icing, which it wouldn't be anyway, since we're still working on the man advantage for another 19 seconds. This is Lucas Peters to center ice. Gets around one, over the line. He's going to get a shot away.
Nice one.
Oh, and a nice save by the goaltender, number 34.
Nobody wanted to pick up Lucas, so he decided, well, I'll just come all the way straight down Broadway and fire a shot. Why not?
And the Blues did get a few shots on goal during this power play. They've closed the gap now to 15-8. It was 15-5.
Not a lot of zone time where they really set up their man advantage play, though.
The passing through the center ice area has not been very good, and that has caused them some problems. Now here's Kwok behind the net, looking for somebody in front. He tries to put it off the side of the goaltender. Penalty is over. Teams are full and equal strength, and now it's back into the zone where it's going to be picked up there by Roseboro. Roseboro to Corcoran. Corcoran's pass comes across to Kwok. Kwok gets around one man, chases it into the corner. Puck now behind the Warrior net. Kwok chasing after it, but it's picked up there by the Warriors, and they start to come out of the zone. They're 3-on-3 as they enter the blue zone. Along the right sideboard, there's a pass to Bushbaum. He knocks it down and sends it to the corner where Niedert picks it up. Now he sends it around to the near side boards. Number 18 fires it behind the net and gets it up into the netting, so that will result, I believe, in a face-off outside the zone. Yeah, that didn't go off a Blues player, so that will be outside the zone.
As the player from Waterloo exited the penalty box, he jumped on the ice and ran straight into the linesman and got knocked flat. It was very entertaining. The only person who got to see it was me, I think.
All right, here's Blunk. Covert battling his man in the corner. Bushbaum out in front. Fortunately, good back check there by number 39, Thurlow. Thurlow gets it into the zone. Now Doppler back to Thurlow. He deflects it, but it's picked off in there by the defense. And now that is DeYoung sends it in. 6:25 to play in the second period. Here is pass gets out of the zone. Puck is stolen by Thurlow. Thurlow gets it to Decker. Decker gets around one man, starts his rush up the ice. That's taken away from him at center ice. Now we got a 2-on-1 possibly. Now the Blues quickly get back, and Doppler is going to be the first one to it. Here's a pass to misses connections with Patton, but that's going to be knocked down at the blue line. They battle for it right in front of the Waterloo bench, and the first one to it is Peters. Now he loses it, and then he regains it just as the man was trying to get a shot away. Now he gives it away, and the puck is out of the zone. That's going to be a delayed offside against Waterloo. They clear the zone, and now the puck misses connections with Teedy, and Waterloo picks it up and sends it back toward the line. Now here's a man coming in. This is Niedert. Tries to get around one. His shot goes behind the net. Corcoran unable to get it out. Here's a shot right on goal, and nice save by Larson.
You had some tired players out there on the ice. A few of those guys had gotten a little bit stuck as the puck kept bouncing back into the offensive zone for the Waterloo Warriors, our defensive zone, so nice to get a change.
Puck is dropped back to the point. Here's a shot. Nice save. Pad save by Larson. Tries to come around on the wraparound. It's loose in front, and Larson makes another save.
Yep.
Gannon steps in and separates Roseboro from one of the Waterloo forwards.
Come on, don't mess with Texas.
We're going to have a face-off to the left of Jake Larson. 50-50 draw comes to Roseboro, puts it around to the near side. Corcoran's going to try and get to it, tries to dump it along the boards to a teammate, but it's knocked down.
Nice job by Rosie to step in front of that.
Corcoran gets it to, now this goes to Kwok over on the left wing boards, tries to get around one. He couldn't quite take the puck with him though, and Waterloo starts to come back. We've got a 3-on-2 rush as they cross the line. This is number 3, Hahn. His shot saved by Larson. Gets it again. Corcoran and Harn battling for it along the boards. Harn's going to get another shot. Missed the net. Number 12, this is GB. Sends it over to a teammate. Now we got a man right in front. Ooh. And another nice save by Larson.
Again, Larson been real sharp. And he's needed to be with the shot total of 20 shots on him, only one behind.
Well, I'm sure Jake has gotten a lot of practice time in the last 4 weeks, but he really hasn't been in game situation for 4 or 5 weeks with the long break we had, and he's been great once again, as he has been all year.
For sure.
This is Covert going to take the draw. 4:21.
Having a discussion.
I'm going to pull it back to you, and you're going to fire one from 150 feet. Now the referee going over to the scorer's bench for something.
Now the head coach over here was discussing something with the linesman and referee.
Mm-hmm. Now the linesman is coming back
to explain it to Dylan.
Well, we can only speculate what this is all about.
Oh, Amorine came out early. That's what it is. Yeah, he's not supposed to be out until 3 minutes left.
Oh.
Somebody. They must have let him out after.
Oh, after the 10 minutes.
They let him out after 10 instead of waiting for 12.
Good catch. That's a good catch by their coach and a good catch by the officials.
Absolutely. That's correct.
Because we sure didn't catch it.
No, I didn't see him come out of there.
Nice save by Larson into the corner. Oh, be careful there. Yeah, that's how that first goal game was.
Yes, it is.
All right. Here's Teedy, tries to put it in, but he's stopped. Now this is Peters. Whirls at his own zone, gets it out of the zone, and it's going to get picked up by Covert, but couldn't quite get the puck on his stick. And it's dumped back just outside the line. Now it's dumped in by Waterloo. Here's a man coming right to the front, to behind the net. He's got a teammate in front. That's number 28, Dollinger. Back to the point. Here's a long shot. You can see that shot. That was not really a shot on goal. He was trying to find his teammates off to the corner of the net there. Oh, here's one right off the foundation of the net. And then a rebound. And Larson has to be quick to save that one.
Yeah, that was from in tight. Just popped right back out at him. At the Waterloo player, that is.
And we've got a line change. We've got Gannon, Patton, Kwok, Decker, and that Blunk over there, yeah. All right, let's play on the other side of the ice for a while, guys.
Yes, please.
There's a long shot from the point. Knocked to the corner. Blunk picks it up over there. He gets it to Decker. Decker's attempt to clear it is unsuccessful so far as they continue to battle along the boards. And now here's Quaker. Behind his own net, coming out along the near side board. Sends out along the boards, trying to catch Patton on a break. But that was going nowhere because the Coots, the defenseman, had that well covered. Now here's another opportunity dumped behind the net. This is Gannon. He is the goal scorer for the Blues in this game. Blunk loses it. Now we got a man in front. And Larson sprawls and makes another diving save. Little mishandle of the puck back there.
Yeah.
And it came in front, and Larson had to be very alert to make that save.
Correct. Now Amorine is free.
Yeah, we're under 3 minutes, so now he's legitimately out of the box.
A couple times opportunities to clear the zone where the Blues didn't come back to bite him yet.
Now here is Patton, pokes it to himself along the line, dumps it into the zone behind the net where it's picked up by number 29 Coots. They start to come out again. It's kept in briefly. Now it is kept in, sent back in. This is number 3 going for it with Patton. Sends it around to the near side, and that's going to be an offside against the Blues temporarily, but it's gotten out of there so they don't stop the play. Now here's a man walking right down Broadway, sends it on goal. Larson easily puts it away. Now number 24, centering pass in front. Goes through the crease to number 8. That's Schwickerwith. Sends it around to Roseboro. Roseboro in the near side corner. He's got Decker in there battling against 2 of the Warriors. Now it comes behind to Lucas Peters. And he's going to send it just past Corcoran. It's right on goal, though, so there is no icing. Now number 3 picks it up for Waterloo, sends it out of the zone. It's too far for him. Is that going to be an icing?
No way.
No way.
Okay.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
That's a good call. Now here's a pass, trying to get it to Corcoran. Unable to get it to him. Now here's a man moving right in. Shot. Good save by Larson. Deflects it to the near side half boards. Out of the zone. Oh, here's a man right in front. He's going to get a shot.
Nice
Good
job.
play by number 27,
37,
Decker. Or 37. Peters
Yeah.
did a nice job of knocking that puck off the stick just before he was going to get a pretty good opportunity there.
Correct.
Now here the puck is put in to the zone. This is Thurlow going after it. Now we got a break for Niedert. He couldn't quite catch up with it, though, and that's going to be an icing. He had Niedert behind the defense, but the pass was too far ahead of him, and he couldn't catch up with it, and results in an icing with 1:05 left. The last 8 shots of this period have been by the Warriors, so it's about time we put some pressure on this Waterloo goaltender.
Exactly. He's gotten cold over there. That was our plan.
Now Clock battles for it in the corner, sends it around to the half boards on the far wall. Now here's a pass off the stick of number 28, Dollinger. He's poked in the corner. Now Gannon. Oh, good defensive work there to get it out of harm's way, get it out of the crease. Now here we got a 2-on-1 developing. There's a shot. Rebound.
Up in the
he
air.
doesn't know where it is. And the puck is cleared. Now here's a long shot. Good save by Larson. Another centering pass.
Jeez. Oh!
Let's get it out of the zone, boys.
Just icing.
27 seconds left. Now here's a shot. To the far corner. Larson has been under siege in the last 5 minutes, but he's been up to it. Now here's a pass. Unable to get it out. Here's a long pass. Deflected to the corner. Less than 10 seconds left to play in the period. We need one clear here to get out of this period. Here's Gannon. He's going to try and hold it. Good play by Gannon.
That's situational awareness right there.
Gannon knew how much time there was left in the period, and he just didn't want anything to come loose in front of his goaltender, so he just froze it behind the net, and they weren't able to get it loose before the horn sounded. So at the end of 2 periods, with Waterloo owning a 28-8 lead in shots on goal, but the score is tied at 1-1.
All right. Well, going for an ice resurface, so we're going to take a timeout. Should be back in about, well, they got 12 on the clock, so maybe call it 15 probably before we're back on the air.
Probably about 12 to 15 minutes. We'll cover all our bases that way. So until then, have a sandwich, whatever. This is Quad City Blues Hockey. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the Young Center in Waterloo, Iowa, getting ready for the third period. We've had the Zamboni scrape the ice, and the Blues are tied with the Waterloo Warriors by a score of 1-1. It would be absolutely fantastic if the Blues were to sneak out a win in this first game, or even an overtime loss. They got to get some points in almost every game to really keep them in the hunt for that 5th or 6th playoff position heading into the season-ending tournament.
Yeah, you really want to solidify that. Again, all the varsity teams make it, but only the top 6 JV teams. And one thing that we haven't mentioned is although some of these guys are playing their first high school action against Waterloo, Waterloo is a yearly opponent that we have been up here and they've been down to see us time after time after time. So there's some familiarity between these kids for sure, which can lead to. And
last year's Bantam games were no fun.
No, not for us.
They were for them. They were for them. All right, clock opens the period, sending it in deep behind the Waterloo net. Picked up by number 3, Harn for Waterloo. Sends it around to the far boards. And Waterloo looks to come out of the zone, but the pass is behind their winger. Now it's picked up by Niedert. He puts it in deep. First one over there is going to be Lucas Peters. He sends it out near the blue line, but not out. Peters going to get another chance. Unable to get it out. Here's a long shot right on goal.
Nice.
Larson is there to make the save.
No loose change. That's what you want to see from your tendy on those shots for sure.
Not a particularly great shift for the first line that went out there. They got 31 seconds and spent 30 of it in their zone. So
we got stuff to improve on.
Now here's puck is going to be out of the zone where it's picked up by, this is Hartman, number 52. He's bumped along the board, sends it in deep. Patton goes in after it. Patton and Hartman behind the net, but that's Dollinger that comes away with it, sends it out. Now he doubles back around the net and sends it out where it's picked off by Blunk temporarily. He loses it, and now here comes Bushbaum. He's one of their top scorers on this JV team, also plays on the varsity team, number 9. Now here's Gannon, sends it out to Patton. Patton is able to get it out of the zone, picked up again by Waterloo over the red line. This is Niedert coming in, tries to get it in front, takes it behind the net instead. He's pushed by Covert so that he can't really get it where he wants it, and the puck is knocked off his stick, and finally Gannon is able to get to it. Now he loses his stick, so he's got to use his skate to try and kick it out of the zone, and that's not going to work. He gets a break and is able to re-pick up his stick, and it's a good thing because here they come right out in front. Now the puck's back to the right side point. Niedert throws it into the far corner. Bushbaum sends it behind the net. And once again, Waterloo controlling the puck totally in the blue zone. Now it's behind the net. Good work there by Blunt. Stand his ground, and now the puck is finally going to get out of the zone. And the Blues get a much-needed line change. Thede checking his man. Oh, he just had it go off his stick. He had Deckard in front of the net if he could have gotten to that puck. Now here comes Waterloo. Here's a shot. Another nice save by Larson. Kind of a sneaky shot from the far boards, hoping to catch Larson off guard, and he failed to do so. Now here's a shot in front. Tries to bank it off Larson. He says no way. Now here's a pass in front. And that's going to be, now they tag up, so there's no offside. Decker loses the puck, and finally out. Thede gets it back to Amrine. Amrine circles in his own zone, gets it over to Roseboro, has it go off his skate. Deep in the corner. Back to Amrine.
It's DeYoung, but that's cool.
I'm sorry, DeYoung. They battle for it in the near corner. Now along the half wall. Now it's picked up by Harn. Finally, the Blues get it out of the zone, make another change. Now Amarine's on the ice.
Yeah.
Now here's a pass. Knocked off the man's stick just as he was trying to enter the blue zone. Waterloo through center ice, sends it in. Bounces behind the net. Now it's picked up by number 38, Dollinger. Tries to bring it in front. He loses control of the puck and gets to Kwok. Kwok's unable to get it out. There's a long shot. Amrine gets it over the blue line, so we're out of the zone briefly, ever so briefly. Once again, Waterloo clearly with a big advantage in time in the zone. Battle for it. Now this is big number 38, Terhune. Kwok tries to finesse it out of the zone. He's unable to do it. And finally, the Blues get it out of the zone temporarily, but Harn, number 3, brings it right back in. He's another kid that plays on the varsity. Here's a shot right on goal, but that one found the middle of the crest on Jake Larson's goalie jersey, and he holds on. 4 minutes and 16 seconds have been played. The Blues have been outshot 31-8, but the score is tied 1-1. Great work by Larson. Kept his team in the game.
100%. He's got to be first, second, and, well, maybe not third star yet.
Now the puck is cleared out of the zone. This is Patton chasing it down, but that's going to be an icing. When the Blues do manage to get it out of the zone, they seem to put a little too much on it, and it winds up behind the goal line for another icing, and we're right back in our zone for a face-off to the left side of Jake Larson. Puck along the near side board, sent around deep. Now here's a man trying to bring it out. Franklin's with the backhand. His shot is blocked. Now here is Waterloo behind the net. There are 2 Blues back there trying to get it away from. We got number 18 right in front and almost got a shot away, but was knocked off his stick. Puck is cleared all the way down, and that is going to be another icing. Good work by Liam Driscoll, moving those legs as hard as he could, but not going anywhere.
It's a skill. You can practice that.
It is. It is.
Oh, all of a sudden it feels like we're Fremont when we played Fremont in the first period. Every time the puck comes out of the zone, it's an ice.
Yeah.
Not ideal.
Except we're Fremont right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We are Fremont. It's not ideal.
All right. Puck goes back to the far point. Sent it back behind the net. First one going to be there is Peters. Peters sends it along and cleared out of the zone. Corcoran tried to get a stick on it, but it was knocked away from him, and Waterloo comes back in the zone into the far corner. Man brings it right out in front. His pass is knocked down at the defense, and now that's going to be Decker over there. Decker sends it out to Corcoran. He's unable to get it out, but that's going to be Peters in the corner once again. This is DeYoung now. A lot of pressure on our defenseman. Now here's a backhand pass around the near side boards, picked up by Harn. He's checked along the boards, sends it back into the far side corner. And the puck still not able to get out. It's a good thing they're not charging us rent for the time we're spending in their zone. We'd be overdrawn. Here's a long shot, knocked down at the defense and cleared. That's not going to go far enough for icing.
Nice.
And
everybody changes.
Fortunately, we had enough time to get the lines changed, and we got a new shift out there. Line for the Blues. We're under 9 minutes to play in the game. Here's a man coming in along the left wing boards. He's got a man in front, number 24. Centering pass is knocked down by Hartman, and it gets out of the zone. Now we got a breakaway.
Come on, Max.
This is Patton. Patton is going to knock down by the goalie, came out, and here's a shot. The goaltender came all the way out to get that puck before Patton and ended up putting a check on Patton. Now here's Sheckerwith. Comes over the line along the right wing boards. Blunk is on him, forces him to the corner. Now the puck comes back into the behind the net. Dollinger's got it again. They battle for it along the half boards, and the Blues are able to clear it out of the zone. Dellinger is his name, not Dollinger. Now here they come again. Good play by Gannon to knock the puck off his stick. Sends it over to the half boards where it's picked up by number 5. Here's a shot deflected in front. Number 12, that was Noah Gebe that deflected that. But in deflecting it, he took some of the steam off of it, and it just kind of rolled slowly into the blue paint where Larson was able to make the save. Shots on goal, 32-8. they have the last 17 straight shots on goal.
Ugh.
And this is
I don't know what else I could say about that.
This is one of those games where you just you've got to give your goaltender some help and give him some time to refresh out back there and have some time in the other team's zone.
Yeah.
This is Covert going to take the draw.
Well, they're talking over here. I don't know what they're talking about. Okay.
7:53 left in regulation time. Puck is right in front. Now it picked up by the Blues. Doppler tried to feather a pass, and he's offside. Oh, well, Covert got a shot away, but his teammate Doppler was unable to drag that skate on the blue line. It was clearly offside by about 1.5 feet.
Yep.
But when you only have 8 shots on goal, you got to take whatever you can.
Yeah. Except for don't do it long after the whistle, or you're going to find yourself in the box.
Yeah. All right, here is pass. This is going to go to Niedert. Niedert over the line, uses the goaltender, and he scores. That was a really excellent shot.
Yeah, perfectly placed
and
shot.
And he used the defenseman as a screen. There was nothing. Actually, that was DeYoung, and DeYoung was playing his position perfectly.
Yeah.
But as he backed up, as he should have been, the winger just took advantage of that temporary screen and sent one. It went bar down in the corner of the top corner of the net.
Yeah.
So Waterloo has taken a 2-1 lead as we approach the halfway part. Now puck into the zone, but it's taken out of there by Snecker-Rath. Now Amrine picks it up before he gets out of the zone, so that'll be an offside and be a face-off outside the Waterloo zone. Schwicker-Rath is his name.
That one's a mouthful.
And the face-off correctly goes to center ice.
Mm-hmm.
Blues unable to get anything going offensively. Yeah, that was Niedert, and he's been. Here's a man coming in on the back end. It's knocked off his stick by Decker. Now here's Corcoran coming out of the zone. Going to send it in deep, chase after it, and the puck is stopped right in the goal crease by the Waterloo goaltender. He puts the glove on it, and the Blues are going to have to open it up and try and get that equalizer now with only 6 minutes and 49 seconds to play.
They counted that as a shot on goal. It technically would have gone in. So there's the end of the streak of how many?
If he hadn't, 18. If he hadn't been there, the puck would have gone into the net,
Correct.
but it would not have gotten to the back of the net.
Correct. Nice
now here's back to the point to Blunk. Oh. Blunk's going to send one right through the goal crease. Nobody there for the Blues.
There's Gannon over there. You're good.
Okay.
Though. You're good.
Now here is Niedert trying again, and he was offside. Number 18, his line mate.
Yeah.
Jaden White was offside.
Yeah, Niedert is their top point getter.
All right,
sorry, go ahead.
We got Clock, Colbert, and Corcoran on the forward line, and this line needs to get something going offensively to give this team a chance to get back in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Puck is at center ice, controlled by Harn. Here's a shot off of Lucas, and he sends it around to the far board. Peter sends it around to the half boards to Clock. Clock wasn't sure where the puck was. It was right at his skates. He couldn't see it. And now it's going to come around to Covert. Covert behind his net. Tries to send one out to Clock, but it's kept in, deflected by Covert in his own zone behind the net. Now here's a pass out in front. Waterloo keeps it in. Total domination here from an offensive standpoint, but it's still a one-goal game. So the Blues are not out of this by any stretch. Puck now comes around to, here's a shot. Save by Larson on a shot by Hahn from the high slot. And this particular grouping for the Blues has not been able to get anything going. Now we've got 1-on-1. This is Kwok. He's at the end of his shift, though, so he's going to just dump it in and go for a line change as the Blues make a change on the fly. Here's a pass ahead to number 18. He's got a chance. Got a 3-on-1, and the pass has been in front of one teammate and behind the other. So the Blues got lucky on that one. Right. Now here Amorine into the zone. Here is Patton shot. Big save. Big save by the Waterloo goaltender. Best opportunity of the period, or probably in 2 periods, as Max Patton found himself in alone. Had a good shot, but the goalie was up to the challenge.
He was there, though, so you just got to keep that forward progress, that momentum going.
Now this is Driscoll behind his net, sends it out along the far boards to Dellinger. Here's an interception by Patton. Patton's going to get another chance. Misfires on the shot, but he gets it behind the net. Here's a centering pass in front, and Amorine wasn't quite able to get his stick on it. And the Warriors come back 3-on-3. They dump it into the zone behind the net. Larson sticks it off to the corner. Approaching 4.5 minutes to play. Now here is a possible break again for Patton. But Coots gets back and knocks it off his stick. The Blues send it back in behind the line. They go for a line change. They're making quicker line changes, trying to keep people fresh when they're out on the ice. Now here is Schwickerath. Kind of cherry picking there. He gets it to his teammate. Tries a centering pass. They score. Deflection. Looked like it went off the skate of a Blues defenseman. Not sure who it was, but
yep, that's exactly how
that player actually coming down the left wing had gotten in a little too deep. He had no direct shot at the net, so he did the next best thing was to try and center it. Yep. And his centering pass deflected off a Blues player skate into the net. Nothing that Larson could do about that. And the Warriors have upped the lead to 3-1. Dellinger, who scored the first goal of the game, scored that one. Oh, here's a shot. Saved by Larson. That was Niedert that stole a pass and threw a backhand, a blind backhand, and that was ticketed for the upper right-hand corner, but Larson got the glove up and made the stop.
Yeah.
3:44 to play. The Warriors now with a 2-goal lead. They lead at 3-1. Puck is controlled by Peters, trying to get it along the sideboards to Kwok. Kwok sends it out of the zone. Now we've got, that's Thurlow going for it, I believe. He sends a pass right through the goal crease. Nobody there. Blunt gets it in the corner, and the puck is cleared out of there, and Lucas Peters is going to have to chase it back. He's got a man right on him. Got to be careful as he brings it in front of his net. Good rush by Peters. But he's got a lot of guys in white sweaters around him. Going to get to the net, and his puck is knocked off his stick before he can get a shot away. Blunk unable to quite get to that to stop it before it got out of the zone, but he did stop it and get it back in. That puck is on net, stick to the corner by the goaltender, and cleared out of the zone. And what do we got?
I worry it's too many men, and it is.
Too many men as the puck was being played right in front of the Blues bench, and we had guys coming and going, and somebody who shouldn't have touched that puck. And as a result, the Blues are going to be shorthanded as Lucas Thurlow goes to the box for 2 minutes.
Yeah, down 3-1 and on to the kill. Hey, let's go for a shorty. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Now the puck is dropped. Here's a shot. Deflected behind the net. They battle for it along the boards, and the Blues owner, Decker, unable to get it out. Now it's finally cleared out of there. Sent all the way down. Of course, there's no icing with the Blues being a man down. Decker, Amorine, DeYoung, and Gannon are your 4 penalty killers for the Blues. Here's the puck down into the far corner. Good work by Gannon as they try and find a way to get it clear to the front of the net. So far they haven't been able to do it. Now back to the left point, into the corner. Back to the high slot, number 25 is knocked off his stick by Noah Decker, but Noah poked it a little bit too far in front of him and he wasn't able to catch up with it, and the puck is cleared out of the zone with 1:50 to go in the game.
Ooh, in front.
Decker.
Oh, Amorine was there.
In the corner. You got 2 Blues in the offensive zone looking for a pass, but it's going to get out. It's going to come all the way over on the far side boards where DeYoung plays it to Amorine. Amorine sends it out of the zone. Now here's Decker battling for it over there. And this is Rikers sending it over on the left wing. Rikers, number 5 in the corner, going to send one right in front. And the Blues get a hold of it in a high slot and send it down right on goal. That's our 11th shot on goal. And like several others, not much in the way of a threat.
No.
Now here's Peter, sends it off the boards. Sends it into the penalty box.
Oh. Yeah, that was right at Ken Eaton right there. Good hands there, Ken Eaton. Way to go, buddy. Nice.
You don't want to catch that without the glove, though, if you can avoid it.
Yeah,
That'll smart.
Yeah, a little bit. He got it, though.
This is Austin Kwok going to take the draw here. We've got 1:02 to play. Now number 16 sends it behind the net. Man coming right out in front. It's knocked away from him and sent out of the zone. This is number 3, Harn, going back to get it. And popped up off the stick of Braden Corcoran into the Waterloo bench. So we'll have a face-off just outside the Waterloo zone with 47.3 seconds left in the game. Blues need a kind of a major miracle at this point. Controlled by Harn. He's going to just dump it out to center ice to Fleur. Fleur sends it back. Picked up by Corcoran at his own blue line. Sends it ahead, trying to find Thurlow. And a pass is sent back all the way in. Blues did kill off that penalty, but time is running out. And they're still battling in their own zone. Here's a pass ahead. And as Thurlow tried to take that pass, he was knocked off his skates. And we've got 15 seconds left. Kwok knocks a man down behind the net. Puck's going to come along to the near side boards. Sent back in deep. 3, 2, 1, and that is your game. Despite tremendous goaltending by Walker. The Blues fall in the first game today by a score of 3-1. They gave up 2 goals in the third period after playing them equal on the scoreboard, but not on the shots on goal. It was a pretty one-sided game from that standpoint.
Correct.
So we will be back after an extended break between games because of the senior night ceremonies for the Warriors. So for about 45 minutes to an hour, we're going to take a break. Until then, this is Quad City Blues Hockey.